some people can't believe they are buying a 50K course. Like,
right, paying for a 500,000 naira training is not huge. Then the first time I purchased the 50,000 naira
course.
hey,
50K.
It's the pressure of a thing. See, if you cannot do it and you eventually did it, you drink Gary tire.
I want to just quickly ask, is there a difference between you having value and people perceiving it?
Yeah. You develop yourself. What do you want to do? What do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known as?
What is your advice or your perspective concerning peer pressure as regards personal development?
So, number one step to becoming valuable is that you add value to yourself. Yeah, so for me, you have to, invest in personal development.
Wow.
And it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you money. Yes, it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you resources. It's going to cost you, your time. You might say got the grammar in the world, but you're not speaking your customer's language.
Hi everyone, my name is Samuel Uluwatbami. Welcome to another episode of the School of Growth. At the School of Growth, our assignment is to ensure that you gain clarity, right, in whatever areas and whatever topics we're discussing here. Our desire is that you know exactly what to do. So today I have another amazing guest, right? I'm here with me. She is the founder of the Pacesetters Writing Of, and also the host of the Pacesetters Conference Africa. She's no other than Miss Adejobi Adenike Mary. Welcome, to the School of Growth. Yeah, so today I'm going to, um, just be asking a couple of questions. Hopefully, we're able to have an idea on, your mindset, the things you do, and how you're able to do what you do. All right. So I've been friends with Mary for quite a while now, right? And I can say she's a very, very, I don't know if the word is industrious, but I think she is she's one that has a coat of many colors, just to put it that way. She's a writer, she's a coach as well. And she's also a ministry woman, lover of God, and a lot of things. So one thing that stands out in our conversations usually is the concept of value and all. So we'll be talking a lot about that today. So I'll be asking you first, what is the concept of growth like for you? What does growth, symbolize? How does it impact you as a person?
Thank you so much for thank you so much for having me here. For me, growth is measuring yourself based on what God has said about you. So some people make the mistake of measuring growth based on other people's achievement. So for me, I'm going to compare myself with what God has said about me, not with what my mate is, what my mate is doing, what my mates are doing out there. So growth for me is how well I've been able to achieve what God has said concerning me. So for me to say I'm growing, then I have to know what God has said about me first. So that for me, that's growth.
Wow, that's beautiful. I think there's a particular I think a class I did, and we were just talking about this now. How that you're talking about the topic, how to be so valuable to be ignored.
Right.
Yeah. So, can you just give us an insight on that generally?
Okay. When I organized the class, I just started with, posting on my WhatsApp status. Okay, some people they don't know how to be valuable. Some people want to attract value. They want to attract valuable people.
Yeah.
But it's not magic. You have to be valuable yourself for you to be able to attract.
So attract valuable people. You have to be valuable yourself.
Value attracts value. That's how it works. So how to become too valuable to be ignored is that some people they want to, they want to reach out to influential people and they get ignored. They send DMs to them, they don't check, and if they check, they don't respond to them. So how do you yourself position yourself in a valuable corner, in a valuable manner that when these people, when you reach out to them, they can respond to you in a respectable manner. So that's the whole idea behind why I came up with that topic.
Wow, that's so true. And I feel like there are a lot of people in that position where you're sending DMs to someone and they are not sending you, and you can even feel bad, like what's going on here. So sometimes I can say they are proud or this and that. That
Right.
can be so
That's copy
frustrating.
you.
Yeah,
I know.
I've had not too many, but I mean maybe one or two experiences myself, and that is just so true. But the question now is, how can I be so valuable? Like, is there like a step by step process to become that valuable person, right? So that I'm not ignored, as a
Right.
person and all. Yeah.
Right. For me, number one is this: develop yourself.
Mm.
Know who you are. See, we in 2024 we're talking about focus. Our mantra is focus. But then when we talk about focus, then we talk about clarity. And we can't talk about clarity without you knowing who you are, without you knowing what you want to do. First of all, you have to have an idea. Then from there, you get, you seek ways to be clear on those ideas. So number one step to becoming valuable is that you add value to yourself. You develop yourself. What do you want to do? What do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known as? Who do people, when people call you, when people mention your name anywhere, what do you want to come to their mind? Right? So when people mention Adejobi Adenike anywhere, writer comes to their mind, coaching comes to their mind, face center comes to their mind, right? My brand comes to their mind. So you have to develop yourself to a certain point where when people see you, when people hear your name, when they mention you in a particular table, something comes to their head and something valuable, something that is well respected comes to their mind. Do you get? So for me, you have to, invest in personal development.
Wow.
And it's going to cost you. It's going to
Invest in
cost you
personal
money.
development.
Yes, it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you resources. It's going to cost you, your time.
Yeah.
A lot of that things.
Well, we are going to talk a bit about, what does it take to invest in personal development the correct way. All right. We have cases where somebody is saying about all the courses, but we are not seeing the progress, right? But we'll come to that in a bit. I want to just quickly ask, is there a difference between you having value and people perceiving it? Right? Because I can say, I DM this person, I actually have value, but they are not perceiving me like someone that, so, there can be, would I call it a disparity between what you have and what people perceive, right, that you actually have. So how do you bridge the gap if you realize that it seems I have value, but people are not even getting to know it or to respect me for it?
Okay. First thing is how you present your value to others makes a total difference. That's the whole difference. I might be selling what you are selling, and people are patronizing me when they are patronizing you. Why?
Yeah.
Because the way I present that thing is more relatable to my customers, to people that are buying from me. That's why they are not buying from you. You might still got the grammar in the word, but you're not speaking your customer's language. They don't understand what you're trying to pass across to them, so they can't buy from you. So you have a lot of, probably I've gotten a lot of courses, you paid for a lot of trainings, and then people are not seeing, they can't perceive you rather as a valuable person. The thing you lack is the proper presentation of what you have. So some people, they claim to be introverts. They don't talk. Yes, they want to make money. Yes, they want people to perceive you as, a valuable person. If you don't talk, nobody knows what you do. They can't read your mind. They're not Holy Spirits, right?
Yeah.
You have to talk about these things. You have to engage in meaningful conversations. People need to know what you have. You have to feel the value. You cannot you are not like a glass that they can see through you. You have to say some things. You have to position yourself as a valuable person. First of all, rather, position yourself as a valuable person. Brand yourself.
Brand yourself.
Brand yourself. That's very, very important. Your branding makes you unique.
So true, so true.
I mean, before all of this, all of these things that I mentioned, you have to see clarity. Okay, you are valuable, you know a lot, you invested in a lot of knowledge. But first of all, what do you want to be known as for? As first of all, rather, what do you want to be known for? First of all, okay, you know how to play drums, blow trumpets, you know how to write. You can't do all of these things. You can't brand everything, at once. You can do it at once, but for you have to first of all be known for something. Let it be clear to your audience that this is what I do, right?
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. I think that's actually very important, the branding aspect. So it's not just enough to have something, you must be able to like present it in a valuable manner, which is what we know as branding. Okay. Another thing I want to, which I was saying earlier, is that Personal development. How do I do it the right way? All right. So very, 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 very funny things, because sometimes one course can can mean you are making progress for 2 years, for 3 years, right? And sometimes 100 courses even means you are more confused. It doesn't mean you cannot take 100 courses and get more valuable. Where does doing it right, where does it come in? Right? Let me just give another example. Someone was asking me of recent, like, how many books do I read and stuff. Like, I was skeptical to answer, because when I give you a number of books, you will just rush. You don't know the kind of books I'm reading. Right. You don't know how I'm reading those books and all of those things. So you will just pick any number of books, and in your mind you've grown. So how do we know the proper and the right way, you know, to build value? So, build value into oneself.
Okay, first of all, let's take it from what you said, consuming books. And
Yeah.
I think some people, when you meet someone that you've been, anticipated to meet for a long time, probably your role model or somebody you admire from afar, I get a chance to meet the person. One of the things people do is that they ask the question, how do you do this? How do you do this? How many fasting and prayer did you do? How many books did you read? But calm down. Because if you rush to replicate the person's activities and routines, it doesn't work like that. Because before you can build yourself to that capacity, it takes time, it takes process. And I'm a lover of process. I love people to understand that their journeys are different. You have a unique journey, right? For personal development, first of all, as a newbie, as someone just desire to grow, first of all, you have to know what works for you. Then the right person to purchase knowledge from. It's not everybody that is running hard. It's not everybody that is telling you to come and buy that you buy from. What do you really need? What aspect of your life do you want to develop now? When you know that aspect of your life that you want to develop, that is your focus for now. So that should be your focus in pursuing knowledge, purchasing courses, purchasing trainings, learning from people, buying books, and all of those things. Sometimes it's not about the volume of things you consume. It's about how well you consume those things. So people buy courses, they pay a huge amount of money for a training, for a course. Yet, after purchasing that course just one time, they don't go back to it. They don't even finish the course. Yeah, they will be screaming like, it's not working for me. You're not doing it well.
Maybe some people don't even have on it.
They don't even have.
Yeah,
They just purchase it, and just for them to post on internet that I just purchased so course. This person is my mentor. I got something from just for the show. But if you really desire results, you have to pay the price.
Wow.
What's through the process?
Well, now there's something interesting I want you to talk about. In this personal development thing, there is a kind of peer pressure that happens. I think it was at your conference, right? Last year, right? After we had like the get together and all, someone was sharing out that she got a 500,000 naira course, and she was like, was it 500,000 naira now? If I can remember, she was like, oh, well, that's a lot of money and everything. They should now heard that somebody got a 1 million naira course. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you carry 1 million naira and give somebody to just talk to you? Like, what's going on? So now, as young people hearing those kinds of testimonies, sometimes when you even hear, even depending on the stage you are, definitely, some people can't believe they are buying a 50K course. Like, you carried 50,000 naira to go and buy a course. Some people can't believe that, you are buying a 35K course. Some people can't believe you are buying a 100K course like that. So it depends on the level. So what do you say now in terms of this peer pressure of a thing as regards courses? So someone that is just feeling pressured, like, I feel like I'm not just doing enough. Maybe I should just spend more money on courses. You get, I don't know if you get the idea. They are, some of us have those kinds of challenges where you have money and you feel like, I just need to get the next course. I need to be able to brag. I think it still relates to what we were talking about before. But even though you don't know that that's what you're trying to do, but subconsciously, you just feel like, so when people are saying, I've gotten so courses, some of us have spent money on courses. So without talking too much, let me allow you to talk now. What is your advice or your perspective concerning peer pressure as regards personal development?
in the journey of personal development or self-development, rather, you need to know that it's personal. It's personal, right? You have to understand that even though you are not on your own, you have to work with people, but you're really on your own. You don't have to, there are a lot of noises or noise.
Girl back, yeah, I mean.
There are a lot of noise out there, right?
So true, so
But
true.
you have to be able to focus. You have to be able to block and ignore the distractions. The peer pressure of a thing. See, if you cannot do it and you eventually did it, you didn't get tire. Okay, you cannot afford the 500,000 naira cost, but and you don't even need that cost. Even if you get that course, you can't even understand what is being said in that course, what is being taught in that course. Why should you do that? There are levels to these things, right? Paying for a 500,000 naira training is not huge. Depends on your level.
Yeah, so true, so true.
Depends on your level for you.
When he said it's not huge, I felt shocked, but okay, yeah, depends on your level.
The motive is what we are talking about here.
Yes.
Why are you purchasing this course? When people want to register, want to pay me for something, want to register for my training, I ask them first, why are you doing this? What do you want to gain? What do you want to learn from me? I don't care about your money. I care about how well I'm able to help you achieve your goal. But if you don't have a goal, how do you want me to help you? You just want to pay for. No, you have to have a goal first. On social media, there are a lot of pressure.
So true.
You have to focus. They know what works for you. You want to purchase a training. What do you start? Why are you doing this? Aside from the peer pressure and everything, what do you stand to gain from this? There are trainings I've gotten before, I just got them to understand how this person trains. How this trainer trains, how this person coaches people, to understand the structure this person has put in place. I get some training just to improve my mindset. The first time I purchased the 50,000 naira course.
Hey, 50K. Nice.
I was like, wow. But then at that point,
but depending on your level, so that's
of course. At that point, I was like, I did it for my mindset. For my mindset to grow. Because 50,000 naira is not too much if you are going to gain value from the person. For me, I believe that no amount is too expensive. You are going to gain value from that
long term,
right? The long-term investment. Do you get? So that's why for every training I do, I feel like it's an investment fee. You can actually pay for knowledge, right?
Yes.
You just have to compensate the person, just learn from the person, But then in everything you are doing, make sure you have the right focus for doing it. Don't allow pressure, peer pressure to pressure you, to choke you. It doesn't work like that. You're going to be choked. And you cannot last long in the journey of self-development like that. It doesn't work like that.
Wow, that's so much. Don't be pressured, all right? Be calming down. And it's just so true. It's just so true that as there is pressure, sometimes positive pressure can gradually just turn to negative one without being aware. No, but I mean, it's been a beautiful time. I wish we could do this for much longer, but we're wrapping up now. But I want to ask you, what would you say as a person if you were to probably just look at yourself 5 years ago, right? What was the advice you'd have given yourself? Like, no, Nike, you should have done this, like that, like that. So, was there someone at that stage right now looking at you and saying, wow, I mean, you are someone I would love to, follow a path, but I'm at a stage where I'm like 5 years behind. So what should I be doing right at the moment?
Okay, the first thing I'm going to tell my, 5-year younger self is that don't be afraid to take bigger steps. And don't think about your age, because there will always be people younger than you taking giant leaps. That's how it works. Don't be afraid to take, giant and bigger steps to achieving your goal. And work more with people, connect more with valuable people. And that was why, the title, the theme for my last year conference, the Peace conference was, collaborate, fostering impactful connections. Because I understand that people are currencies.
Yeah.
Like people are gates.
So true.
People are doors. They open you up to a lot of opportunities. I did not realize that earlier. But then it got when I realized how important this is, when I realized how important people are, I was able to. That was when I, came up with our topic, the thing for the conference, and I needed to let everybody know about the importance of building the right connection. So make the right connection. Don't be afraid to take bigger steps to achieve it.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. That's amazing. Amazing. Word of advice there. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah, Miss Nike Adejobi.
Thanks so much.
Right. Yeah, I'm really, really glad to have you today. Yeah, as you can see, she's a lot of so much value, right? I think the last time she was in a 6 hour course, and I mean she was just starting like warming up. So much. Will probably leave, a social media handles for you to connect with her if you want to. She's a writing coach, right? She teach people writing.
I do.
Yeah, and
The content strategy.
so yeah, please advertise yourself. Let's know what you do. So
I have loads of books. I have 3 books for you: The Self-Esteem Revolution,
wow.
and
My love letter.
My love letter to the Holy Spirit. I love that Holy book. Like,
Beautiful,
if you are looking to improve your relationship with the Holy Spirit, that's your book to get.
Yeah.
And there's someone suffering from low self-esteem, and you want to improve your self-esteem, and you want to be more confident in the way you put yourself out there, in the way you talk, in the way you behave, the way you react and interact with people. The Self-Esteem Revolution is your book. Get your copy today.
Yeah, thank you so much once again. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining us today. My name is Samuel Oluwatbami, and this is the School of Growth.